So Outcast: A New Beginning, I believe, if I'm not, I think I might have to, oh shoot. Not on the thing. There we go. I can use a controller. So I'm looking up the basic original. So I'm sure most of you haven't heard of it, but Outcast is an original game that was created back in, when was it? It was released in August 19th of 1999. It was released in Europe on June 25th, 1999. I have the original game. Its big things that it had touted when it was first being created, or when it was first released, was that it was a game that used fully 3D environments that was very pretty for the time, and didn't require a 3D graphics card in order to function, which was kind of like mind-boggling with what it ended up doing. The music for the original game is fantastic, and I believe it was done by one of the Philharmonic orchestras, and I don't remember which one it was, but the music is fantastic for the original game. This looks like, and from the sound of it, is a recreation of that game if it's not going further. But we'll take a look at it. So, explore Aldelpha in this open-world demo. Roam freely over almost the entire map using your jetpack, glide, and sprint abilities. There's combat. And then there's discover this village of Sapa and the story of the Fisher Talons in this story demo. So one of the things that was with the original Outcast game is that you go through a portal to another dimension, which is also to another world, and you end up having to learn words from the language from those creatures, and you do actually pick up some of the language from them. I think they call you the Urda-hai or something like that. Welcome to Adelpha. You can find the controller and keyboard layouts in the settings of the menu. Press B to access this menu. You can glide in the air using left button, right button to glide downwards to gain momentum and stay airborne. You can also jet sprint on the ground using... Oh, that's a block. Oh god, what is with the... Game is a little stuttery. I think it might be just loading. You remember this? You have this game? I still have my original disc. The thing with the original disc, too, is one of those games back in the day where the music was actually on the disc itself. So you could pop the disc into, like, any CD player, DVD player, whatever you want now, and you could play the music directly off of it. I don't remember having a jetpack in the original one. Oh, God. Do we have 20 minutes to explore? Is that what it's telling us? Okay, we still have our gun. I don't think we get hurt. Can I... Hold on. No fall damage. Use left button, right button to use your jet sprint. Oh, you have to press them both together.
That should be a theme park ride.
Oh, that's cool. And there's... Wait, what is there? There's a brake button? Left trigger is to brake. Oh, that's... That is not well mapped. Like, I hate to say it, but doing this to move faster and then having to reach over with another finger to press left trigger to move slower, that's awkward. Yeah, you have like 20 minutes to explore. Valuable objects are objects which can be sold to merchants for a fair amount of Zorkins. They're still using the same terminology. I think this is neat. Because I don't remember having much in the way of... Okay, so you have a B as your dash ability. I feel like if you're in this mode, it should be press B to brake. But instead it just forces you out of it. This needs to be rebound. Like, having left trigger, if you ever need to use brake, that's so awkward. You have items in your bottom left corner. So the top right, what you can't see is just a map. So I'm kind of glad that I picked the top right. I mean, technically I could have picked the bottom right. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Here, let's go over there. The game's not running as optimally as it could, obviously. Careful not to overheat your weapons. Pay attention to the heat gauge. Can I auto-target? Just kill the wildlife! Apparently you can't do anything to anything here. It's just literally go explore. Can you go swimming? Yes. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's temple time.
Ooh. Okay. I do remember the scanner was a thing in the original game. You did have a scanner that you did that with, and that's actually how you plotted out your map. Because everything that you were with was completely new. If I remember this basic story from the start of the first game, and the story is actually... I tried playing it again recently, because you can get the original game off of GOG, and I believe it's available on Steam. Graphically, it does not look so great anymore. But the original story actually has a really good cinematic opening. I forget what the whole deal is with your character, but he was a, I believe he was in the military of some sort, but he was with special operations in the military, and he is being recruited to be basically the protector of the science members of the group that went through the portal to go to another dimension, because they had, like, scientists had obviously figured out how to create rips in time or whatever to go to these other locations. So he was being sent through initially, and I believe there was a problem with it where when they ended up getting there, everyone ended up being separated, and there's this whole major civil war of some sort going on between these different caste systems with the aliens on the planets. But a whole group of aliens have considered your character to be this prophesized savior that was supposed to come to help them all, and your character's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about, kind of thing? This feels good so far. I kind of like a lot of the stuff that's in here. I don't know how much of this was in the original. I feel like some of it definitely needs some work and is a little bit more floaty than I would expect it to be, but it's not bad. I do not like the look of your character. I don't like his look. He looks like someone's angry dad that's about to chastise his daughter for staying out too late. And she's actually like an A student and didn't do anything. And he's just all like, you don't understand what I have to do working at the firm, young lady. Get to your room. Just has such a pinched face. Okay, can I just... No. Can I kill myself in, like, fully in this? Pick up. Diary. Kill myself. Take, like, no damage. Maybe, you know, the easiest way to kill yourself. This is weird. I don't like, I don't necessarily like how to controlling the character for this. Here. I want to get to the combat and try the other stuff, but I want to see if you can just kill the character and the environment in this. I don't think it really matters. So you can turn on the jetpack underwater. Yeah, I thought they were trying to remake the original game for a while. I don't know if they ever ended up remaking it or if this is supposed to be the official remake. Are we already on Game 3? Yes. Is he gonna die, though, is our question. I don't want to explore the environment much more. I get the idea of it, and it's kind of cool. He's like, oh no. He survives for a really long time underwater. Like, most people would be like, wow, look at what you can do. You're gonna drown. He's just healing with the plants he has. Alright. Back to the main menu. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. Not so easy to die. Yeah, but it's also a demo for just... that's just to feel what exploration's like. I don't know why they did the demo this way, but it's not horrible. We're going to feel combat. We'll do normal. I mean, it might be a kind of game that you want to play it on hard just to feel a little bit of a challenge. I will say that the original game, I died a lot. I didn't get very far in the original game, but I died quite heavily. Its combat was not simple and dealable in the first one, from what I remember. Welcome to Adelpha. Welcome to Adelpha. You can find the controller and keep... Okay, whatever. Same thing as before. Oh, there's no fall damage because your jetpack kicks in immediately.
They're on me.
Where? Where?
Whoa! Keep your balance, Slade.
Yeah, still, yeah, I forgot he has this edgy name. Oh, fucking hell. Frickin' hell.
Brought the whole battalion, huh?
I don't know how much I like... Oh, there's the bad guys. I don't like the turning mechanic. Oh, God. Don't know if I like the combat as much as I thought I was going to. What the hell? Okay, so there's an auto lock on, kind of, so that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Ow. Combat's going to be a pain in the ass in this one, too. Cutter's Slade. Yeah, it was just... I think you're right. I think his name was Cutter's Slade. It's such a horrible name. Just... They don't look anything like the original aliens, though. Like, what the hell are they? Should just, like, try, like, melee attacking them like that. Give me this. Give it. Yep. That's what you get. What's going on? This is not very well polished for a demo. I like the visuals initially, but oh my god, the demo. Why can't I... Okay. If I hold down the button for the jetpack, do I continue going up? No. You just hover. But if you press it over and over, like, there's some problems. Like, there's some problems. I think the original game was, I think it was published by Infogrames. I think. Was that it? Should play the remake. It's on Steam. Is the remake on Steam? I need to take a look at it. Yeah, I don't know how much I like this at the moment. Like, it's got some problems with its controls and everything. And the camera and everything is a little wonky at times. It's not horrible. Like, there's definitely been worse. Look, I healed. Stop it. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna hit you. Get over here. No. That's what you get. The the melee attack has like no weight to it, and it look, it looks like it should have weight, and it looks and feels good, but when I actually hit the enemy, it just feels like I'm going through air. You'll send a link of game suggestions. Okay. Yeah, I was always interested in the original game because it looked like it was going to have such a decent story to it, and I remember when it had come out, it had really good reviews. Like, the story was good, the game was good, the combat was good. I don't like the fact that these aliens are kind of like bare basic robots, and I don't know if they're just stand-ins or whatever. But use your scanner to find terminals. But the original aliens, as you were introduced to them in the original game, they had a very specific feel to them, to the point that whenever I've seen a picture of them, even now, I can identify it for the game. The fuck? It's okay. You don't take damage. I'm just gonna start walking through everything. Stop it. Like, he is actually taking damage, but he's taking, like, nothing. Look at this. Watch. One tip. Ow. Stop it. Stop it, Ron. I can't. That was not a good example. That was... Visually, I don't hate it. A lot of the concepts of moving around and what you do with the character, I don't hate. I actually like a lot of it. But in practice, some of it needs work. We're looking at... I love how it's like, how the story part of the demo. How difficult do you want the story to be? I want it really hard and dispersed with so much racism no one wants to talk to me. Oh my god.
Always love the seaside.
Welcome to Adelpha. Blah, 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 blah.
Hi there.
This looks more like them.
Yes?
How do I pick it? Oh, I only have one option.
What's a Daoka?
They're circular portals that connect different locations. We Talons have built our villages around them. Many believe that the Daoka were left behind by the ancients who built them using a technology we don't have access to.
They all coincidentally speak English.
Off if you remove its energy core. This is what the invaders did.
See you around.
Come back anytime.
Won't let me get... Won't let me shoot them. Is there a grenade I can throw?
Negative.
I don't know how I feel about this one, guys. I was all excited to try this one and I'd be all like, yeah, it's gonna be better, ain't it? It's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, jump. Jetpack jumping. It basically is giving me triple jump. Thank you, honey. Why are you giving me a Pop-Tart? I don't want that.
Hi there.
If you're looking for Zalib, you found him. But the big question is, why? Why do you want to see me? Are you bringing some lampe?
Lampe? You mean like alcohol?
If alcohol is a drink that makes you feel lighter, then yes.
Trust me, I could use a drink too, Zalib. But I'm as dry as you are.
I low-key, not even low, I really hate the main character's face.
I will...
I'm done with this. This was... like, he seriously looks like he's gonna berate his daughter. Like, what are you doing, Missy? Get back in your room. You're not allowed to see a boyfriend of yours for a week or more. She's like, but Daddy.